What's that?
An old friend. I was rummaging through a closet and it was just sitting there.
It's nice, Paul. It's got character.
When I wrote my first book, I used to carry it around in this while I was looking for a publisher. I was a writer then.
You're still a writer.
I've been a writer since I got in the misery business.
Not a bad business. And it would still be growing, too. The first printing for Misery's Child was the most ever. Over 1 million.
Marsha, please.
Misery Chastain put braces on your daughter's teeth and is putting her through college. Bought you 2 houses and floor seats to the Knicks. And what thanks does she get? You go and kill her.
I never meant for it to become my life. And if I hadn't gotten rid of it now, I'd have ended up writing it forever. Now I'm leaving for Colorado to try to finish the new book. If I can make this work, I might just have something I want on my tombstone.
This is Marcia Sindel. I'm calling from New York City. I'd like to speak to the Silver Creek chief of police or sheriff.
Which one of them do you want?
Whichever one's not busy.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're both not busy, Miss Sindel, since they're both me. I also happen to be president of the Policemen's Benefit Association, chairman of the Patrolmen's Retirement Fund, and if you need a good fishing guide, you could do a lot worse. Call me Buster. Everybody does. What can I do for you?
I'm a literary agent, and I feel like a fool calling you, but I think one of my clients, Paul Sheldon, might be in some kind of trouble.
You mean Paul Sheldon, the writer?
Uh-huh.
He's your client, huh?
Yes, he is.
Well, everybody sure likes those misery books.
Yeah. I'm sure you know that Paul's been coming to the Silver Creek Lodge for years to finish his books.
I understand he's been up here the last 6 weeks.
Not quite. I just called there, and they said he checked out last Tuesday. Isn't that a little strange?
Oh, I don't know. Does he usually phone you before he checks out of a hotel?
No, of course not. It's just that his daughter hasn't heard from him, and when he has a new book coming out, he usually keeps in touch. Now, when there wasn't any word from him,
You think he might be missing, huh?
I hate that I made this call. Tell me I'm being silly.
Oh, a little overprotective, maybe, but tell you what I'll do. Nothing's been reported out here, but I'll put his name through our system. If anything turns up, I'll call you right back.
Oh, I'd appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
Goodbye, Miss Sindel.
Very first copy. The word I'm getting is the Times Review is going to be a love letter.
That'll be a first.
And my contacts at Time and Newsweek tell me they're both raves. And don't laugh. But for the first time, I think you've got a shot at some prizes.
Great.
I thought you'd be thrilled. You're being taken seriously.
I'm delighted the critics are liking it, and I hope the people like it too. But I wrote it for me. I don't think I'm completely nuts, but in some way, Annie Wilkes, that whole experience, helped me.
Paul, since you brought her up, I have to ask you this or I'll be drummed out of the agents' union. How would you feel about a non-fiction book about what went on in that house?
Gee, Marsh, if I'd have known you better, I think you were suggesting I dredge up the worst horror of my life just so we could make a few bucks.
I thought you were over it.
I don't know if anyone could ever totally